Alright, what's up guys? It's Jay here, and today I'm going to be going through my football card collection, and basically I'm going to be showing you guys. There's not many. I think I have maybe, let's see, I think I have probably like 16 or something that I'm going to be showing today. And this is just going to be me going through the ones that I picked out individually for this video. I'm going to be saying kind of like what I like about them and why I decided to put them in the video. So give me a second to go get the cards out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so first off, we have, let me get this focused on for you guys, Big Man on Campus, Corey Davis, which is, I think, probably my least favorite out of all these, just because really there's nothing much to like about it. Next up, I have the Sack Attack Cliff Averill, which I kind of like this just because the way that he's being shown in this, I feel like that's really nice. Next up, we have the the Super Bowl XLVII, which is the 47th Super Bowl Champions Edition Baltimore Ravens card with Joe Flacco holding up the Super Bowl trophy. This one's pretty low just because I'm not really a Ravens fan, and also there's the art could have been way better. Like you could have something like, I don't know, Ray Lewis tackling somebody or something like that. So that's why it's not that high up on this me showing off these cards. Next up, I have Eddie Royal Scorecard Edition. This one I just kind of like all Eddie. I just like Eddie Royal as a player just because how fast he is, and if he gets a better quarterback, he can be a top receiver. But because he doesn't have a top quarterback, he doesn't really have that much ability to shine and show off his abilities. Next up, I think I'm gonna mess this up pretty badly, but it's Brad Kaaya, I think that's how you pronounce it. Big Man on Campus Edition. This one I just kind of like because this one shows him kind of in the middle of a play. Looks like probably he's about to be throwing a really nice dot or something. So I kind of thought that why not put it a little bit higher than the other Big Man on Campus, Corey Davis. Next up we have Score. I think from 2 to 3 years ago. Edition Deshaun Jackson Airmail Redskins. I just kind of like this because the color pattern of it looks really nice to me for some reason, and I just thought it looks kind of good. Alright, next up we got the Aaron Rodgers. I can't remember, I think this is actually a Topps card, but as you see there's a Panini, Topps card behind it, but this is what it really is. Yeah, I kind of just like it because it looks like it's from really long ago, probably in the 80s, and the text kind of looks like it's from a really old comic book, and I thought that was kind of cool when I pulled it, so I said why not put it here. And next up we have Fantasy Stars Le'Veon Bell with 47 fantasy points in Week 14 versus the Bills, which for fantasy is pretty high, and I think this was the game where he had the 300 rushing yard game, and that was pretty good for him. Yeah, I just kind of like this because, well, you're going to see why I kind of decided to put him and this next person together because they're on the same team. Next up, we have Big Ben, standout numbers, 522 passing yards. I feel like he got this card kind of because, that's not usually, a good thing for Big Ben. He usually throws, at least 1,000, probably 2,000, maybe even 3,000 a year. But 522, that is really bad for Big Ben Roethlisberger. I'm sorry if you hear anything in the background there's probably music in this, but if you hear sirens in the background, it's probably because there's cops around. Yeah, next up we have the Team Drive Edition, John Elway, Troy Davis, and Shannon Sharp. I kind of like this one because I'm really a big fan of Terrell Davis. I think he's a beast. He's probably one of the best running backs of his time. Next, I kind of am wrong about that because Barry Sanders is amazing, and there's Bo Jackson too, I think, in his era, so he's probably top 3. Probably have to put him over Bo Jackson though, so he's probably top 2. Next up, we have Hype Edition, Deshaun Watson from Clemson. I really like this because the way the hype is kind of split in half from the white and then the silver, and the colors just go really good together. So I kind of enjoyed this. I feel like that's a really nice art. And next up, we have Drive Team, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, and Dez Bryant. Dak, I kind of like him getting Rookie of the Year was not really the best decision. I feel like Zeke should have gotten it because he literally got probably I think 200, like at least 150 rushing yards a game for his rookie year, and that's pretty good. Plus, also Zeke is kind of like an amazing player, and he's also an outstanding person. As we all know, he jumped in that kettle and then donated I think $20,000 to the Salvation Army, which is really really charitable and really nice of him to do. Which I kind of admire him for that. Plus, also I am an OSU fan, so gotta love Zeke. And next up, which is one of probably my favorites, Color Rush Drew Brees. I just like this because I like the Color Rush and like how like the words have like Carolina's Color Rush jerseys as well as Drew Brees is in there, which I think that's just kind of cool. This one's probably like the most costly card I own. This is number, I don't know if you can see that number. It says 6 out of 10 first down Kamar Aiken, which means that this is the 6th of only 10 in existence of this card. So this card probably is at least $100, if not more, which I was really psyched about when I got the card. Well, not when I first got the card, because at first I just skipped past it like, oh, it's just first down, like, oh, well. Then I realized it was numbered, and then I looked at how low the number was, and I just flipped out. Like, I was so ecstatic to open this, because first I was like, oh, well, it's Kamar Aiken. Then I looked at the numbers, I'm like, what? Because like that's probably like my second like real pack that I've opened of football cards and got probably a $100 card. Yeah, in this same pack, I pulled this signature Tim Williams, which is out of the 2017 score box, which has I think 4 signatures per box, and I think I bought 3 packs of that box. So yeah, I got this Tim Williams signature, and then I got this Alvin Kamara 22 out of I think 50 signature, which looks so nice. And I think it sells for like $40. So this card alone, because I spent I think 36 on the entire opening, so this alone gives me profit. So all this stuff over here, straight profit. So this was like my favorite card. Plus also I really like Alvin Kamara, and I think he's probably gonna do pretty well in his rookie year. So yeah, I kind of am a fan of him too, because like, I mean, I'm just all around pretty much a great player. Yeah, so that has been my kind of showing off my football cards. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. And as always, I'll see you next time. Peace.